Alright people, so look man, I've been waiting to do this for a long time, but hey, it's finally here. NFL Would You Rather time everybody. This is the Ceedee Lamb edition. I'll give out a few players and I'll just say, hey, would I rather have Ceedee Lamb or one of the guys on the screen, everybody? So let's hop into it. Let's get into this all. Very excited to start this off. There's going to be a lot of other videos like this here on the Ultimate Sports TV. I'm just excited to get it all started. Let's start this NFL Would You Rather with Ceedee Lamb, everybody. And let's just start off with some fireworks here. Ceedee Lamb or Amon St. Brown. These are two of my favorite receivers in the league. I love Amon St. Brown. I love Ceedee Lamb. I love both of their route running ability, how they both get yards after contact the way that they do. And I love Amon St. Brown's hands. But when I'm looking at it, I will take Ceedee Lamb here. I'm going to take Ceedee Lamb. When I look at the two, I really don't want Amon St. Brown when it comes to being a deep threat over Ceedee Lamb, and that's where it kind of breaks the tie for me. Ceedee Lamb is a more effective deep threat. He's faster, he's more effective downfield, he will make more splash plays for you. Like I said, Amon St. Brown is probably good in every other area, but really being a deep threat when you're comparing him to Ceedee Lamb. So I would rather have Ceedee Lamb as a deep threat over Amon St. Brown. I like his bigger playability downfield more, so I will take Ceedee Lamb over Amon St. Brown. But if you gave me either player, I wouldn't be mad at all, because these are both two players that you could really consider being top 10 wide receivers in the NFL, everybody. So I will take Ceedee Lamb because of his deep threat ability, but I like both players. Let's move on to the next one. And that next one is Ceedee Lamb versus AJ Brown, everybody. I like this comparison here. I think this is a fun comparison right here, but I'm going to take AJ Brown. Who would I rather have? That's AJ Brown. I like both guys' route running. AJ's a bit better at route running though. I like both of their yards after contact ability. Both of their releases off the line of scrimmage are incredible. Their route running is good, and both of them can be deep threats. But when I'm looking at AJ Brown, the dude is just harder to take down. He's more physical. I like him more as a 50-50 ball receiver. I feel like AJ Brown is that more well-rounded player just because his physicality allows him to do just so much more than Ceedee Lamb can in some aspects of the game, everybody. So I will take AJ Brown. And when we're looking at the statistics through 15 weeks in this NFL season, AJ Brown has more touchdowns than Ceedee Lamb. He has more yards. He has more average yards per catch. He has more 100-yard games. And this is all while Ceedee Lamb has had more targets and more catches. And AJ Brown has kind of proven to be that better player throughout his career, especially with the offenses he's played in. He's been more of a player that's been more in run-heavy offenses and has still produced. So I will take AJ Brown over Ceedee Lamb, everybody. But let's move on to this next one. And that next one is Ceedee Lamb versus Tyler Lockett, everybody. I am going to take Ceedee Lamb here. It's kind of easy for me just because Ceedee Lamb is a bit more explosive after the catch. Not even a bit more. He just is more explosive after the catch. Maybe a more explosive all-around player. Ceedee Lamb is going to kind of make those tougher catches when it comes to those one-hand catches. I love Tyler Lockett's body control. I love that about him. Both of their route running ability is good. I love Tyler Lockett downfield just like I love Ceedee Lamb downfield. When I look at the two, I'd much rather have Ceedee Lamb as a yak ability type receiver. He's just way better at that than Tyler Lockett is. He's way more explosive after the catch, but Tyler Lockett is still an incredible player. He's helped me an incredible bunch of my fantasy team this year. So I love Tyler Lockett for that. I just love his ability of what he's able to do downfield. But I do think Ceedee Lamb is a bit more explosive, and because of that, I will take him over Tyler Lockett, everybody. But let's move on to this next one, and that's Michael Pittman versus Ceedee Lamb, everybody. In this instance, I will take Ceedee Lamb for the same reason. I just think he's more explosive than Michael Pittman after the catch. Whatever you want to say, he is just more explosive. I do think Ceedee Lamb's kind of going to make more of those tougher catches. He's also better downfield. He's going to score more. I just think he's a better playmaker all around than Michael Pittman is. So I will take Ceedee Lamb also over Michael Pittman, everybody. But now let's move on to this next one. And this next one might get some people riled up here. It's the former teammates versus each other, everybody. Ceedee Lamb versus Amari Cooper. And to be honest, man, I would rather have Amari Cooper, everybody. And it's just for this fact. While Ceedee Lamb is a good route runner, he is not better than Amari Cooper. And on top of that, I think we can all agree at this point that Amari Cooper is one of the best, a top 5 route running wide receiver in the NFL, everybody. It's just no debate. He's either top 3 or he's top 5. Whether you want to say top 3 or top 5, he's one of the best route running wide receivers in the NFL, everybody. And for that simple fact, just because he's a big dog in one of the just biggest categories that you can really look out for wide receiver, I would rather have Amari Cooper. And look, CeeDee Lamb might be a tad bit better when we're talking about being a deep threat, but Amari Cooper can certainly make plays downfield consistently. I've seen him do it. I think he's been incredible this year with the Browns. He hasn't missed a game, so his injuries have been on the limit. But I would rather have Amari Cooper over CeeDee Lamb just because he's one of the best route runners in the NFL. And while CeeDee Lamb is a good route runner, Amari Cooper is better, and he's just one of the best at it in the league. And when we're looking at the stats this year, Amari Cooper has more yards per catch, more touchdowns, more 100-yard games, and only about 100 less yards with 14 less catches and 11 less targets through 15 weeks. I would also rather have Amari Cooper in the red zone probably. I think it's really close, but I would rather have Amari Cooper for, like I said, the route running ability, the red zone ability, the release off the line of scrimmage. I like CeeDee Lamb's yak ability a bit better, and I think both can be effective downfield. I just really love Amari Cooper's route running, everybody, and I would rather have him over CeeDee Lamb right now. Alright, last but certainly not least, I got CeeDee Lamb versus Jaylen Waddle, everybody. I've been waiting for this one, man, but I would rather have CeeDee Lamb here. I think he's a slightly better route runner. Well, both guys do have that speed, and Jaylen Waddle is a tad bit faster. I actually would rather have CeeDee Lamb as a number 1 receiver just because he is more explosive downfield as a number 1 receiver, and he's really proved that to us this year. He's 3rd in the league in big plays, and what I mean by big plays is he's 3rd in the league in most plays where they're 20+ yards. He's just better at being explosive as a number 1 receiver. We saw Jaylen Waddle in an offense by himself in his first year, and his yards per catch, it just wasn't all that good, and he didn't have many big plays, 20+ yard plays as a number 1 receiver when he did not have Tyreek Hill. So just given what I've seen, I'd rather have CeeDee Lamb as that number 1 receiver, knowing he can give me more explosive plays, but also he's a tad bit better as a route runner. He's also more physical than Jaylen Waddle. I think it was really close one year. I like both of the guys' explosiveness, but I would really like to have CeeDee Lamb more as that number 1 receiver guy just because he's proven it, and he's just more explosive as we've seen as a number 1 receiver, and he is more physical. Both of these guys are guys you can move around the line of scrimmage pre-snap, and I really like that about them, and both of them are great as deep threats. But I would rather have CeeDee Lamb, everybody. But tell me what you think about this all down in the comment section below. This was really fun. I can't wait to do it again. Comment down below which player you would like me to do next, everybody. Can't wait to see what you say down there, everyone. And I can't wait to get to another NFL Would You Rather, everybody. But other than that, this has been Malik Hicks, aka The Ranker of the Ultimate Sports TV, signing off. Just want to let you know that Jesus loves you and he died for you, everybody. But like I said, this is Malik Hicks, aka The Ranker of the Ultimate Sports TV, signing off. Peace out, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace.